So I want to respond to a lot of messages that I'm seeing about speaking up. And I'm all about speaking up. So speaking up is very important. However, I challenge everybody to ask themselves, what are they speaking for? And you want to speak up in reference to a reflection of who and what you are. You don't want to speak up in regards to fear. So I saw a video that was talking about speaking up and speaking up about the masks and the COVID and things like that, and that's important. But it seemed like it was pretty much encouraging people to go out there and protest. And my mind went to a story of a friend of mine who went into a grocery store, and somebody who didn't believe in masks came up and started harassing them and started saying, "Oh, why are you wearing a mask?" and that you're in the system and things like that. So maybe that's true, but my whole point here is that it was a harassment. And so a lot of people are getting into this war mentality right now. They're seeing this as, well, I have to take the opposite side now, and I have to battle the other side. And that's fear to me. That's like saying, well, there's something outside myself that I have to fight. I have to fight, or I have to change their minds. And usually when you try to change someone's mind, it doesn't go very well. And it's leading to resistance. And have you heard that phrase, what you resist persists? So I just want people to understand, and this led to a lot of introspection on myself here, what was representative of myself, because I really struggled with these messages of go out there and make your voice known. But it was really all the messages pretty much I'm taking away that they're telling me to go out there and cause some kind of chaos. And for me, that just didn't resonate. So I really just reflected upon this about, what is my truth? What is reflective of me? So first off, I started thinking about how everything is a reflection of me. Everything is a reflection of you. So the things at large that is going on in the world is nothing more than reflecting things that need to be healed within ourselves. So instead of going out there and really resisting and protesting and causing all this uproar, I really think the most important thing to do is to look inside ourselves. If we heal ourselves, we're going to heal everybody else. If we heal ourselves, things are going to shift and things are going to become more positive. And I really started to think about this quote by Mother Teresa that I really, really like. So it says, "I will never attend an anti-war rally. If you have a peace rally, invite me." So I began to think, what is my cause? What would I want to speak up about? And I began to think, it's the same thing as Mother Teresa. I would so go to a rally that's about peace, or a rally about freedom and health. Because if you think about this, what we really want to stand up for about this whole situation that we have going on in the world is that we just want our freedom, and we want to also have, peace and health. And so these are the things to stand up and speak up about, instead of it being a war of going out there and trying to force things to happen. And I'm not saying don't take actions. I'm not saying, I mean, you could go to a protest and do it for the right reasons. My whole point, though, is do it for the right reasons. Don't do it for fear. Don't do it because you're trying to force and resist things, and especially like judge the other side, because this other side really is nothing more than us. I mean, really take that in. These forces, these dark forces, are really ourselves. That can be hard to swallow, but they are like our shadow self. In a sense, they have a reason for being there, and they are helping us to have things come to the surface for us to heal. One of the ways to heal is to really come to our truth, really come to our understanding, and speak up about our truth instead of resisting things. We have to heal the shadow within ourselves. So if you're feeling like this is a war, then there's probably something inside that you're battling. So this may be hard for some people to really grasp and to really understand, because we don't want to look at the darkness, we don't want to look at those shadow things, and we like to avoid, but really, I think we need to do that. So you're really going to want to act from a place of reflection of who and what you are. And the first step is to actually find who and what you are. And if you're really resisting something, which I was resisting this whole message of going out there and protesting, and I was thinking, well, maybe I need to go out there and protest. I need to go out there. And I began to really introspect that, I began to understand that my truth, my reflection is not to go out there and protest. That doesn't feel right to me. So whatever is right for you is whatever is right for you. But you need to understand what is right for you and to do things for the right reason, to really understand who and what you are, and to not deny things and not really go inward to see where that real work needs to be done. Because I think a lot of times we'll go out there and do something physical, something action, without understanding why and the real reason. And also we're like skipping a step. We're like, well, I'll just go take action, and that action a lot of times is not, it's not out of actions of love. It's not, we're not healing first. It's not divinely inspired. It's from the ego. Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. We have to do it from our heart space rather than an ego place. So, I just wanted to share that, and whatever's right for you, do that, but make sure it's from the right place.